So July 25th, 2020, I go on Twitter, and around 11 a.m. I noticed that R.I.P. Regis was trending at number 9. So I immediately thought of the only famous and non-famous person named Regis that I've ever known of, Regis Philbin. Regis was popular as the co-host of Live with Regis and Kathy Lee, and eventually Kelly, for many years. So I assumed he must have died. I clicked on the trend. It had nothing to do with him. It was about a completely different Regis. Somebody named Regis Korchinski-Paquet. This other Regis was trending because they were holding a march in her honor in Toronto because she died on May 27th, 2020, and her family blamed the Toronto police. I didn't really think much of it, other than the fact that it was probable that a ton of people must have thought, like I did, that Regis Philbin died, because the trend was R.I.P. Regis. A bit later that day, I noticed that R.I.P. Regis was still trending, and it was number 1. And I was like, wow, I guess people really care about that girl from Toronto. I don't recall if I clicked on it, the trend, or if I saw something in my own feed, but oddly, what I saw showed Regis Philbin's face. And then magically, all the posts that were showing in R.I.P. Regis were now about Regis Philbin. Why? Because the news had just come out that he died. He actually died the day before, but it wasn't announced until that day, till that Saturday. So I see the trend this morning, and I think it's about Regis Philbin. It wasn't. Then suddenly it is about him. On the same day, this other Regis person is having a march in her honor. I mean, just considering the rarity of the name Regis makes it a super sync. This is a perfect example of the pure fuckery of this reality.